I can tell you, I'm really good at this stuff. Your countries are going to hell. They said global warming will kill the world, but then it started getting cooler, so now they could just call it climate change. It's the greatest con job ever perpetrated on the world, in my opinion.
Well, no, we know what the greatest con job is. So,
I gotta give it to him. That speech was almost as funny as Jimmy's monologue. But everything is a problem for him. By the way, a UN official speaking on condition of anonymity said that the White House was operating the teleprompter for the president.
I bet they were operating the escalator too.
Well, that was a videographer who was trying to get him on camera, I think, and it was an accident. And of course, it's all against me. He's a little paranoid.
Well, clearly the clock was down too, because that went on for 56 minutes. I like that he said if they were in shape, they wouldn't have been able to handle it. The escalator didn't slam on the brakes; it just stopped. Like,
I've been to the UN General Assembly a number of times, and it's over 190 world leaders, and most of them are listening to this via translation from their home language.
Yeah.
So I'm just picturing you listening to the Mandarin translation of that. Like, what is he saying?
Well, that had to be. They were like,
What he just said. At one point, I had this on in the background while we were in hair and makeup. He went from mahogany chairs to windmills to the stock market within like 5 minutes. And you've got to respect the ability to just hard pivot on topics like that.
hard pivot, he didn't find any through line. And the other thing is that, good God, don't ever take that man off a teleprompter. Like, I just feel like someone died yesterday watching that. Like, I mean, like his people, his team, because that was just a train wreck.
But to be serious about it, what an embarrassment.
It's embarrassing.
What an embarrassment.
The world is laughing at us.
I think so. Not only did he say those inflammatory, divisive types of things about immigration and other countries, he also just lied to the group at the
how
UN.
many wars did he say?
He said seven. Because he wants this Nobel Peace Prize, which is very strange to me that he wants
somebody
it so
make
badly.
one and send it to him.
Yeah, I mean,
He did. It's hanging in
he
my hand.
really wants it.
I want to just ask a question about the Nobel Prize, because all of a sudden he's backing Zelensky as opposed to Putin.
Yes, isn't that
Is that
interesting?
because Zelensky said he would nominate him for a Nobel Peace Prize?
He wants that
though?
Nobel Prize
I
because
don't-
Obama got one.
I don't care though what motivates him.
Right.
Well, this was all very silly. He put out a statement yesterday doing a 180 on Ukraine, saying that NATO should protect it, Ukraine should take back all of its territory, and he called Russia a paper tiger, basically saying they're not as powerful as you think.
He didn't
So
listen
I
to
welcome
him.
the about face if it's not true. Like,
You
I
know,
don't know what
the frightening thing is that this about face will lead to another about face, and no one. I just wanted to say, I don't think the world is laughing at us. They are really worried for us.
They are worried for us. And I want to say this about Americans. 76% of Americans say Trump doesn't deserve to win the Nobel Peace Prize. So he's... The whole country doesn't think
The
that.
Swedes don't want to give it to him, and they're the ones who have it.
Exactly.
If he ends the war in Ukraine, he should get the Nobel Peace Prize. Let's root for
I'm
him.
not sure about that.
Well, I just listen. It's not happening at the moment.
Yeah.
He had an opportunity to do so much more than he offered them, and they don't consider him to be serious anymore. And I'm worried. What is the amendment? The 23rd Amendment, when people start to say 24th, it's when they say
what?
maybe we should talk about,
It's actually the 25th Amendment.
I knew it was
Getting closer to every number.
I didn't know what you meant. You meant when you start questioning someone's competence.
Well, they
Competence,
questioned
mental
Biden's
acuity.
competence. If Biden had acted like this, I'd have said, yeah, take him and sit him down somewhere.
Yeah.
But this was not presidential, and this was not helpful.
No.
This was not helpful.
It was embarrassing.
We'll be right back.